Yes, yes! It's Riley time, I don't want to say that, that's vulgar. Riley time just really doesn't have the same ring to it.
Or appeal.
Or yeah. What's the news about? Razer has unveiled the follow-up to the Razer phone late Wednesday night, called the Razer Phone 2. You know, you'd think they'd come, like if they have a laptop called the Blade, they'd come up with another name for it, like Edge, Slice.
Prison Shank.
Prison Shank. The Razer Prison Shank 2. Anyways, the new device looks very similar to last year's model, minus the repositioned dual rear cameras and the now RGB-enabled logo. Inside is 8 gigs of RAM, a 4,000 mAh battery, IP67 water resistance, and vapor chamber cooling that lets it fetch 20 to 30% more performance out of the Snapdragon 845 system on a chip to power its true 120 Hz display. Razer also announced the Raiju mobile controller and the Hammerhead active noise canceling USB-C earbuds, since the Razer phone doesn't have a frickin' headphone jack. Oh, and there's a new base model of the Blade 5 laptop that starts at $1,600 instead of $2,200, and a limited edition Mercury White Blade. They're normally black. Microsoft made a Surface in black, and now Razer made a Blade in white. They switched. That's cute. The Razer Sharpened Toothbrush Prison Shank 2 ships October 22nd for $800. That's a tongue twister. That's probably why they didn't name it that. It makes a little more sense. Samsung also introduced a new phone, the Galaxy A9, the world's first phone with 4 rear-facing cameras. In addition to the main camera, there's an ultra-wide cam with a 120-degree field of view, a telephoto camera with 2x optical zoom, and a depth camera, which just serves to assist with portrait mode photos. But what about another camera for just fun photos? You know, I wish they added one of those.
That's the selfie cam.
While the cameras are real fancy, the inside is more mid-tier with a Snapdragon 660, 6 gigs of RAM, and a 3,800 mAh battery for 599 euros. It's unsure whether it's even coming to North America at this point. But what is probably coming to North America is Samsung's folding phone, which is, according to Samsung's head of mobile, DJ Ko, going to be like a tablet when it's open and then regular phone size when it's folded. Ko also suggested we could get a look at the device during Samsung's developer conference on November 7th. Hopefully, he performs a quick set there too.
Because his name is DJ?
His name's DJ.
Enough.
Yeah.
Enough, Riley.
Yeah. And Facebook has given an update on that big data breach from last week. Turns out 30 million people had their accounts affected, not 50 million.
Whew.
That's a huge relief. I trust Facebook again. 15 million of those users had their name and contact details compromised, while a further 14 million had more details, like username, gender, location, relationship status, religion, hometown and current city, birthday, education, work, frequently visited places, and more, accessed by hackers. And then another 1 million users didn't have any info accessed. You can check if your account was affected by visiting Facebook's Help Center. Link will be in the description, and you can prevent this from happening again by living in a cave in the mountains. But if you live in a cave, you won't get to look at screens all day. Unfortunately, that's a reality for most of us, but fear not, that's why I'm wearing Prospect glasses by Spectrum. Electronic screens emit high-energy blue light that can damage your eyes and make it harder to fall asleep. Prospect glasses block this light while keeping colors as true as possible. A lot of people use apps like Flux and Twilight to reduce blue light, but software doesn't actually have the same type of filtering effect that actual glasses do. Prospect glasses have solid build quality and a 1-year warranty, and there are many styles to choose from, so you don't have to look like the most hardcore gamer in the world. Unless you want to. And you can save 10% using the offer code Linus at the link below, so do that. On to the quick bits. A leak originating from Apple's iOS 12.1 beta has pointed to a new iPad Pro model with a possibly Thunderbolt-enabled USB Type-C connector. It's unclear whether this would replace Apple's Lightning connector or be there in addition to it, but it's about freaking time Apple got on board with USB-C either way. I'm angry about this. I have no Apple products, so I don't know why. We're going to die by cold robot claws. And it's been confirmed now, because Boston Dynamics released new videos this week of its dog-like Spot robot navigating a construction site with ease, and of its humanoid Atlas robot freaking leaping over logs and parkouring over boxes.
Parkour.
Yeah, I know,
Parkour.
like it's like robot version of The Office. Parkour.
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 That was the joke.
Microsoft has stopped supporting the Apple TV version of Minecraft and it's been pulled from the Apple Store. No! 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 Why? Magic Leap showed off a virtual AI assistant called Micah that you could interact with in AR. The demo looked pretty compelling, and attendees at the event that it was announced at said she seemed like a real person, making realistic eye contact and mirroring their facial expressions. Would you use Google Assistant more or less if it was a real person looking through your eyes into the depths of your soul?
Use it for what?
Oh. Cooler Master launched the Control Pad, a module with 24 mechanical keys that are also pressure sensitive, meaning they can detect gradual pressure being applied so you can walk in a game by pressing lightly, then go full speed by pressing down all the way. Honestly, I don't know why these haven't gone more mainstream, but I guess this is one going there.
It's happening, baby.
It's happening now. And a company called PAR-BZZT has put officially licensed wireless GameCube controllers for Nintendo Switch up for pre-order, presumably for use with Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. But if you're hardcore enough to want a GameCube controller, you're also probably hardcore enough to want it to be wired, so there's no latency. So. Anyways, that's all the tech news for this week, my friends, but don't worry, there's actually another week starting like right away, so we'll have more on Monday. It's nice how the weeks kind of work out like that, like one ends and then it's just right in, like.
That's our time. Oh, time.
See you later.